Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. From innovative strategies like integrating the mega awesome megapacks to harnessing the power of the sun with solar panels and constructing superchargers at a fraction of the competition's cost, Tesla is revolutionizing not just the way we drive but also how our vehicles are powered. And guess what? Even Wall Street analysts are starting to get it now. Adam Jones from Morgan Stanley has come out with their numbers, and some analyst minds are blown away. We'll break down what this means for Tesla's share price and why traditional automakers like Ford and GMs are lining up at Elon Musk's door. So start your electric engines, because this is going to be one high voltage episode. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button or zap that notification bell to stay charged with the latest in the electrified world of EVs. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. As the transition to electric vehicles continues to accelerate, the importance of charging infrastructure has become paramount. Tesla, the electric vehicle giant, is no stranger to this game. Known for its robust supercharging network, Tesla has been a pioneer in building a widely accessible charging infrastructure for its electric cars. However, according to Morgan Stanley's analyst Adam Jones, the potential valuation of Tesla's supercharging network has been underestimated. You don't say, as me and Randy Kirk talked about in our book we launched in November last year, but according to Jones, it could be worth over $100 billion if we get to kind of a monopoly state. So let's check out this underestimated powerhouse, Tesla's supercharging network, which is seen primarily as an accessory to the main automotive business. It's more like a diamond in the rough. Jonas has recently evaluated the supercharging network and associated its value with Tesla's share price in the US only. The valuation depends on three key metrics: the percentage of US EV miles driven, Tesla's market share in supercharging, and Tesla's net operating profit after tax, NOPAT margins. So Jones puts up four cases. The first one, the base case. In a conservative scenario, Jones suggests that Tesla achieves 10% EV miles penetration and maintains a 50% market share of supercharging. The share price valuation attributable to the supercharging network would be around $3 per share. And taking it a step further, Jonas presents the plausible case where Tesla achieve a 20% EV mileage penetration, a 50% market share in supercharging, and 30% NOPAT margin. In this case, the share price value would climb to about $14 per share. So basically a Gordon Johnson's valuation of all of Tesla, not just their supercharging network. But then we have the dominant case. In this scenario, where Tesla becomes the dominating player in the US EV space with 30% EV miles penetration and impressive 80% market share in supercharging and 70% NOPAT margin, the supercharging network contribute to a share price would be approximately $33 per share. And then lastly, the hypothetical case where Tesla monopolized the US EV space, achieving 50% EV miles penetration, 100% market share in supercharging, and 800% NOPAT margin. The share price value would skyrocket to around $78 per share. So this could be Tesla's little hidden revenue stream. As Jonas' analysis indicate, the supercharging network could become one of Tesla's Tesla's many leading profit centers in the near future. Interestingly, this has been echoed by Cathie Wood from ARK Invest, who has stated that even they haven't fully considered Tesla's potential in the charging network in their valuation, like with Ford and GM adopting the Tesla charging standard, and now every other charging provider in the US is jumping on board, making Tesla's NACS truly the North American charging standard. This suggests that the supercharging network is a business model that not many, including Tesla short sellers and even some bulls, are not taking into account. However, with recurring revenue, the supercharging network could become a monumental business for Tesla, no matter which of Jonas' cases it might be. But traditional automakers are now turning towards Tesla, while Tesla is also focused on autonomy and AI technology that will potentially dwarf the supercharging business. But its supercharging network is showing its undeniable value. For instance, traditional automakers like Ford and GM, who were previously reluctant to acknowledge Tesla, mostly GM, are now recognizing the value of Tesla's charging infrastructure. These companies are swallowing their pride and seeking Tesla's assistance to access their supercharging network. And this value from Morgan Stanley was only about the US. But Tesla is also dominating in China and Europe with charging infrastructure. So the US is only like 1/3 of the story. And with their ability to rapidly expand, Tesla will probably be a global dominance charging infrastructure provider, so the value that Jones has talked about in his 4 cases could be much higher. But how could Tesla get to this kind of dominance and profitability on their charging network? Well, Tesla has innovative strategies to optimize the charging network. While the supercharging network already represents a significant opportunity, Tesla's potential integration of energy storage and renewable generation could further enhance the network's profitability and sustainability. Tesla's Megapacks, which are large-scale battery storage systems, are being installed at superchargers, and more will come in the future as Tesla scale up their Megapack production. This would allow Tesla to buy electricity during times of low demand and low price and store it. When the demand of electricity is high and price surges, the stored electricity could be used for supercharging or even just sell it back to the grid. So even with no cars charging, Tesla could still earn money on their charging station. This practice, known as energy arbitrage, could significantly reduce the cost of operation supercharging station and even generate additional revenue. But Tesla could also add more solar panels for renewable energy generation, as they have already done many places. So additionally, integrating solar panels at supercharging station is a no-brainer. By generating electricity through solar panels, Tesla could reduce or even eliminate reliance on the grid, particularly during daylight hours. This renewable energy source could further decrease the cost associated with purchasing electricity for superchargers. The innovations could provide Tesla with a considerable competitive edge in the charging business. By using Megapacks and solar panels, a business they are already in, Tesla might be able to achieve lower electricity costs per kilowatt hour than competitors relying solely on the grid's electricity. And we have even seen Electrify America charging station with Tesla Megapacks installed. So Tesla is even earning money on the competition. Moreover, this approach aligns with the company's broader goal of promoting sustainable energy solution. Another critical advantage Tesla holds over its competition is the cost-effective construction of its supercharger station. Thanks to the company's innovation and experience, Tesla has streamlined the design and construction process, making it significantly more efficient. Reports indicate that Tesla can build a supercharger stall for about 1/4 of the cost compared to its competitors. This is partly due to Tesla's charging stalls being simpler in design, which not only speed up the construction process but also reduce the materials and labor needed. And Tesla has even taken it one step further, making these prefabricated slabs of concrete with 4 stalls on them that is pretty much plug and play, reducing installation time and cost even further. This cost advantage enables Tesla to expand the supercharging network at a much faster rate and more affordable than competitors. Every 13 hours there is a new Tesla supercharger station being opened somewhere on the planet. No one is keeping up with this. So with lower capital expenditure for setting up station, Tesla can invest more in innovative technology like megapacks and solar panels as previously discussed. It is also create an opportunity for Tesla to offer competitive charging prices to customers, further solidifying its dominance position in the market. If Tesla can have the cheapest price, most reliable chargers, best integration with app and navigation systems, this could be a game over for the competition. Tesla's approach to integrate energy storage and generation with its supercharging network exemplifies a holistic version of the EV ecosystem. It's not just about the vehicles as it was in the old days. It's about creating an efficient, sustainable infrastructure that supports them. This multi-phase strategy not only creates more robust supercharging network, but also solidifies Tesla's position as a leader in the renewable energy space. And we have just seen a new video Tesla has put out about the charging network, how much information Tesla has behind the scenes, and why they are able to redirect Teslas to other superchargers of the one you're going to if it's getting full. And very soon they will even implement the information of all the cars as well. So if many cars are navigating towards the same station, Tesla will be able to redirect them even before they learn the charging station is getting full, but soon will be. So Tesla as a software company also has a huge advantage over everyone else. And then we haven't even talked about Tesla opening up its own restaurant chain at the big supercharging stations, and these small kiosk styles restroom with no humans at the locations but with food and drinks and games and much more to buy that they're testing out here in Europe. And I actually visited one last year on my road trip. Very nice stations. These could also add to Tesla's revenue from their charging stations. And not to mention advertising at the charging station, not for Tesla but for something else, like we have already seen some chargers do in the US today, have these big screens with advertising. Tesla could do something similar, just not on the chargers themselves, because that would just make them more complicated and more expensive to produce. But this is just to mention 2 other income streams Tesla's supercharging station could bring in sometimes in the future. So Tesla's supercharging network, initially built to support its electric vehicles as no one else wanted to help build out a charging infrastructure, could very well become a juggernaut in the EV charging infrastructure domain. With the rapid adoption of electric vehicles, charging networks are likely to become as critical as petrol stations of yesteryears. Tesla's foresight in building and expanding the supercharging network positioned it not just as an EV maker, but as a comprehensive EV ecosystem provider like no one else. This model not only set Tesla apart, but also established a benchmark for what an EV charging infrastructure of the future should look like. Tesla's foresight and integrated approach position it as a dominating force in the industry, which could significantly benefit both the environment and, as Jonas just suggested, Tesla's shareholders. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.